New this morning, CATCO's season is drawing to a close as the theater group takes the stage this week for their production of The Wolves. It's a beloved modern sensation. The play follows a high school girls soccer team as they work their way through not only their season, but through the challenges of life, both big and small. Photojournalist Bram Folk takes us behind the scenes and to the sidelines of this unique and poignant production.
What did you do to your hair? Busted.
The Wolves is about a teenage indoor soccer team, a girls soccer team. It really just gives you a picture of what being a teenage girl is all about.
This play just hit me like a tidal wave, and I thought it was just such a compelling tapestry of what it's like to be a teenager in America, specifically a teenage girl in America.
I don't know, like, disrespectful. Anyways, I'm just like, could you be my dad for a second, not my therapist, you know?
This show both demonstrates the triviality of being a teenager, but also the deep seriousness of what it's like to be a teenager.
I really think about how big things feel when you're that age, because you are running into a lot of firsts, good firsts and bad firsts. I remember when I was in high school, I was dealing with death in my family for the first time. I was dealing with crushes for the first time. You're really getting that spectrum of all of the highs and lows of these really major firsts discussed very casually.
Very casual. Hey!
I think this is a play about compassion. And I think this is a play also about self-compassion, maybe for our own inner child. Whether or not you identify or have ever identified as a teenage girl, someone in this show is going to say something that just pulls at that feeling in your gut.
Personally, I would love the male presenting people in my life to come and see it, honestly, because I think it is so easy for us to stereotype women, especially young women.
My perspective is, if you have been or relate to the experience of being a woman, or you love the women in your life, then this show is for you. Yeah. It is really a love letter to teenage girlhood in whatever way you connect with or have interacted with that. And again, all of the characters are so deep and so complete. There is something to be gained from every single one of them.
Each of these characters, I think, demonstrates a sliver of the human experience across age, race, gender, whether or not you're a soccer player or an actor. And I think that the show really does communicate how powerful young people are, particularly young women and girls, how self-aware and knowledgeable, and ultimately how powerful they are.